KINY and KINY UL are wireless and battery-free kinetic switches that convert the kinetic energy generated by pressing the buttons into electrical energy, sending a signal to the control module integrated in the X-driver, to which the LED luminaires are connected. KINY 1 is a single-channel switch that can simultaneously control an unlimited number of X-driver or X-driver D-motion units, provided they are all in the same room and within a maximum distance of 25 meters. To install KINY using the screws and wall plugs provided in the package, it is necessary to gently press the button to separate it from the switch body and access the mounting holes. After mounting it on the wall, reattach the button by pressing lightly on the upper side until it clicks fully into place. The KINY mounting kit includes 2 wall plugs with matching screws for masonry walls, 2 screws for mounting on wooden walls, and 2 double-sided adhesive pads, which should be applied in the designated areas on the rear side. Before pairing KINY with the X-driver, remove the cover from the slot of the power supply. The control module for pairing KINY with the X-driver is CM5XD. Insert the control module fully into the slot. Connect the LED luminaires to the X-driver power supply. Warning: to ensure proper operation of the system, it is recommended to connect the X-driver to a socket that is always powered. Connect the power cable to the input connector of the X-driver. Then connect the power cable to the mains. If the X-driver status LED is flashing, pairing mode is active. Press the KINY button twice in succession. Pairing mode remains active for approximately 60 seconds. After this time, it can be reactivated by pressing the LED and then pressing the KINY button twice in succession. You can also reactivate pairing mode by disconnecting the X-driver from the mains and reconnecting it. Pressing and holding the KINY button activates the dimmer down function to approximately 10% of the maximum luminous intensity. Pressing and holding the button again activates the dimmer up function, increasing brightness up to 100%, which is confirmed by a short flash. Quick presses of the button turn the lights on and off. It is possible to reset the pairing by first pressing the button to activate the LED indicator. Then, press the button 3 times in quick succession. The reset is confirmed by a quick flash of the LED indicator followed by it turning off. KINY 2 allows the management of 2 channels corresponding to an unlimited number of X-driver units, provided they are in the same room and within a maximum distance of 25 meters. It is recommended to pair the channels by powering 1 channel at a time in sequence. The functions of the KINY 2 buttons, on, off, and dimmer, are identical to those of KINY 1. The same for KINY 3, which allows the control of 3 independent channels. It is advisable to power the X-driver units in sequence. First those of channel 1, then channel 2, and finally channel 3. KINY 3 also supports on, off, and dimmer functions. All KINY switches can also be paired with X-driver D-motion, which powers dual-color LED luminaires. control module for pairing KINY with X-driver D-motion is CM5XDM. Warning: fully insert the control module into the slot. After connecting the LED luminaires to the X-driver D-motion units, do the pairing by following the same sequence described for X-driver. A quick press of the buttons activates the on and off functions. Pressing and holding activates the light dimming function, which allows adjustment of luminous intensity from 100% down to 10% and vice versa. Maximum brightness is indicated by a brief flash. To switch to the tunable white function, press the KINY button twice quickly. Now, by pressing and holding, you can adjust the color temperature of dual-color LED luminaires, from the coolest to the warmest tone and vice versa. Pressing the desired channel button twice in quick succession restores the light dimmer function. KINY UL and KINY UL Mag are two channel switches recommended for the North American market. They allows the simultaneous control of an unlimited number of X-driver or X-driver D-motion units, provided they are all in the same room and within a maximum distance of 25 meters. They are supplied without a finishing cover plate, but with screws and wall plugs for surface mounting. KINY Mag is featured with a magnet-equipped body and can also be wall-mounted using the double-sided adhesive pre-applied to the base. Before pairing KINY UL with the X-driver, connect the LED luminaires to the power supplies. Then connect the power cables to the mains for the X-driver units you wish to pair with channel 1, identified by the horizontal line. If the X-driver status LED is flashing, pairing mode is active. Press the KINY UL button corresponding to the horizontal line twice in succession. The LEDs turning off indicate that the pairing has been successfully completed. Next, connect the power cables to the mains for the X-driver units you wish to pair with channel 2, identified by the circle. Press the KINY UL button corresponding to it twice in succession. Quick presses of the KINY UL buttons activate the on and off functions, while pressing and holding adjusts the luminous intensity from 100% down to 10% and back. Maximum brightness is indicated by a short flash. Pairing mode remains active for approximately 60 seconds. Pairing mode can be reactivated by disconnecting the X-driver from the mains and reconnecting it. KINY UL switches can also be paired with X-driver D-motion, which powers dual-color LED luminaires. In addition to the on, off, and light dimming functions, the tunable white function can be activated by pressing the desired channel button twice in quick succession. Then, by pressing and holding, it is possible to adjust the color temperature of the dual-color LED luminaires on both channels, from the coolest to the warmest tone and vice versa.